play. Mă uit la tine, parcă aș privi în foaie. În foaia pe care nu pot să o ridic. În foaia care nu am scris nimic. Fetele trec prin când ca o rutieră. Tu film la Cannes, murim în premieră. Tu manierată, eu doar cu o manieră. Eu creu un simplu verde, tu o radieră. Peste tricou, un hanorac peste inimă. Am un capac, sufletul întreabă. Iarăși tac, nu tac degeaba. Eu sunt ocupat. Eu beau caneac. Eu beau caneac. Vrei tu și tu caneac?
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the 10K MRR challenge. In this series, today's day 2, and in this series, I'm building live a portfolio of mobile applications and growing it to 10K MRR. Today's day 2, so we are at the beginning of a journey. I'll quickly give you an update of our MRR at the current moment. We are at $242. So compared to yesterday, nothing actually happened. We remain at the same pace. And today the plan is to continue working on the application I started yesterday. In fact, I started working on an application based on, or let's say for participating in a hackathon from Revenue Cat, which is called Shipyard. I think their page is down right now. We need to let them know. But they have collaborated with some creators. Creators came up with ideas, and people can build applications for those ideas. The good thing is that the project remains mine, so it's good to have an idea and have a potential to collaborate with some of the other creators from there. And the app that I decided to go with is an AI coach application. Yesterday, I started with the research phase, and even though I'm not super happy with the research phase of this application in terms of ASO, because most of my applications from the portfolio right now are heavily based on ASO. I'm building them, I'm finding good keywords, I'm building them, I'm putting them out there, and then I move on to the next application because I don't really have a lot of time to market this application, and I'd rather build and put them there, optimize for ASO, and let ASO do its work. For this specific application I'm building right now, the ASO research is not very powerful. There is not a lot of searches for AI coaches, but I said it's something that interests me. Maybe we can experiment with some other distribution channels other than ASO. Maybe we're going to, win the hackathon, partner with that creator. Let's see. All of the links are in the description. If you want to follow along, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. Also, subscribe to our newsletter. I'm sending there the lessons, the updates. I'm sending the numbers, the behind the scenes of everything, of what's happening. So maybe you're going to first see here an experiment that I'm running, and after 2 or 3 weeks, I'm going to send a report on the newsletter. So make sure to subscribe down below. And there is also a link like that I'm going to share with a page where I'm going to put everything related to this challenge. Right now it's quite empty, but I'm going to fill it in as we are moving, as we are building, launching new apps. Anyway, hello everyone who is joining us live. How are you doing, guys? Quick update. Here is the app that we have built yesterday for the AI coach. So basically, we started the project. I use my boilerplate because it helps me a lot to get started faster because I have all of the tools set up. Then I enabled and configured Supabase. I have authentication, even though it's anonymous authentication. I'm good. Maybe today we're going to add email-based or social-based authentications. We'll see. And then I also configured Stream Chat. Stream Chat, where I can talk with the coaches. I created already the coaches. These are coming from the backend with some minimal data. Today I want to work more to improve this page and to improve the data about the coaches. And behind the scenes, today in the morning, I actually went ahead and configured the AI agent behind the scenes that is answering the questions. So if everything is working, it should answer me. So can you help me to market on YouTube? I don't know. Let's see just if it answers. 1, 2, 3, come on, do it. And here it is. Perfect. So this is the basic system. I did it behind the scenes because they want to expose a lot of things of how it works behind the scenes, as this is a system that I'm using for multiple applications. But today I'm going to work on it and slightly touch on it, so you're going to be able to see how it works. Basically, it's a Node.js server that listens to connections, and whenever I'm opening a chat here, it subscribes to new messages in this chat, and whenever a new message comes, it uses LLMs, specifically anthropic models, to come up with an answer, and it sends it back to this chat. So that's everything that we've done in day one. I think that's quite a progress, right? In a way, our whole system, our whole AI coach is connected. Like, it's connected. Now the goal is to make it better. I'm not saying to make it perfect, because that's going into perfectionism, and perfectionism stops the progress. I'm saying getting it better, getting that version 1 of good enough that I can start uploading it to test flight in order for me to move on to the next app. Why? Well, because this application, I will submit it to the hackathon. The hackathon will get the results somewhere in February, and by the time I receive the results, the app should not be public. So it's going to be private in test flight for probably like 1 month or something like that, which is not very helpful for my challenge of getting to 10K. So that's why I really want to get as soon as possible with this application, have a minimal, lovable product, and then move on with some other projects that can help me move my MRR and to move along my challenge. Because as you know, if I'm not reaching 10K MRR, I have to go back to work in a factory or something. So we need to get there. Let's go ahead and get started. I still have some issues with my chat. I'm still figuring out my whole streaming setup, even though I've been doing this for forever. Why I don't see? Oh, okay, see the chat. Let me just show you. Look how broken is this software for me. Oh, now it doesn't even want to change scenes. Look how everything is out of, it renders crazily out of place. And here, like, it's not even rendering. So how do I get out the chat? I think I can go here. This is what? This is the YouTube chat. I'm so lost with the software. Multi-stream. Twitch requires additional permission to send messages. No, anyway, yeah, I think this one is not super helpful for me. I think I will just go ahead. I'll figure out like a better system later. For now, I'm going to find your chat. I'm going to say hello. And we can get started. I'm going to put some music. we're gonna get started with the coding part. Who is our number one fan today? Top fans? Wojciech, of course. Perfect. Hello, Wojciech. Hello, Ayele. Hello, Ernst. Hello, Alejandro, and everyone else. Should we do something to indicate the coach is answering? I think that is possible and not very hard, but it doesn't add a lot of value. So I can write it down in my list, and I will call that typing indicator. Yeah, typing indicator. For now, create AI avatars for coaches. Connect AI agent on the backend. I think this one is actually done. I just have to improve the prompt, the system prompt of AI coaches, so that it gives better answers. For now, like I had a very super simple minimalistic prompt. That is why it's giving like this kind of answers. But we're going to inject a lot of context from the coach itself. It should work better. Okie dokie, where are we? I don't think I need this one. Maybe I will need it later. Let's go ahead and do a CD mobile. Now I have two folders here, and I'm going to do git add, git commit, connect to AI agent. Okay. Where is our music? What music would you like to hear, guys? Some Moldavian music, do you want? Let's go. So, okie dokie, here we have it. Ready. What are we working on? Creating the AI avatars for coaches. I think that's quite important, and that would showcase a lot like the value of our application. Let's go ahead and say I want to create my AI coaches, the avatars, based on popular people like, I don't know, Alice Hormozy, Grant Cardone, and so on. People that coaches that usually people will recognize. Maybe that way we can leverage it for marketing it easier. Hello, same as yesterday. Yes. Are you saying about the song? Hear it out, because this song, like you... Hello, Catalin. How are you doing? Let me bring back Claude. Let's figure out like these coaches. I'm building an AI coach app. I want to create and train custom AIs agents based on popular or famous coaches with a huge online audiences. I want to target the business entrepreneurship marketing self improvement niche. Give me the top 5 avatars I have to add in my app. Which one do you think, guys? Create avatars for coaches. Let me actually go to the apps. I'm going to go to the portfolio in progress. This is actually launched. No, it's published. Okay, this AI coach. Oh, I was there, right? AI coaches. I think guys like Alex Hormozy should be there. Who else? Hormozy. Definitely, how is that guy? Iman something. The goal is to earn 10k with the apps or with the stream? No, with the apps, definitely. Brandon Butchard. James Clear. What happened to the stream layout? I'm sharing like the widescreen, and I didn't figure out like how to put it better. Like if I put it this way, no. I think when I'm gonna have time, I'm going to add the title somewhere at the bottom. But for now, it's something like this. I just need more screen, more real estate here. Come on, what's going on with Claude? Guys, what kind of coaches would you like in the app? Hello, Rogelio, how are you? Yes, Alex Hormozy is the first one here as well. Mel Robbins. Who is Mel Robbins? Gary Vaynerchuk, maybe. James Clear. Tony Robbins. And I think like I need to stop somewhere here, add these guys in. Business marketing, self-improvement, entrepreneurship. Okay. Yeah, I know, Catalin, but I just needed more space. Yeah, I'm gonna add a title in the bottom. Okay, so let's slowly start adding this to the database. Here we have them. Coaches. Let's maybe delete all of them. So core frameworks to train. Give me this info in the following format. Name, expertise, string, bio, and avatar. I'm going to figure it out myself, and later like I'm going to add like more stuff, right? For now, name, bio, expertise is good. Not even going to go with Iman. I'm going to just go with these 2, 3, 4, Brandon Butchard, 5. Okay, not the best, but I can work with this. Oh, that's a lot. Maximum 3 expertise per coach. God, this tool too. Bio. Should I add a tagline or something, because this bio is quite huge? We'll see. We'll see later. What's the revenue from if a product isn't complete? What do you mean? Where is the revenue coming from? I already have apps. I already have like 12 or 14 apps, like I don't remember, that I've built during the previous year. So that's where the revenue is coming from. Yeah. Who is Mel Robbins? Should I add him? Her. Okay, let's add her. Delegate is tool too. Guys, how do you like music from Moldova? Gary. Yeah. Moldova până în Alaska. Ca lumea noastră oameni o să nasc. Că viața-i Paște, piesa asta pască. S-o împart cu toți ca toți să ne cunosc. Oh, vrei, vrei. Noi stăm, nu zon, dăm, să razibim de sară. Narodul vrei, vrei. Noi nu stăm, nu zon, dăm, să razibim de sară. Narodul vrei, vrei. Noi nu stăm, nu zon, dăm, să razibim de sară. Narodul vrei, vrei. Noi nu stăm, nu zon, dăm, să razibim de sară. Bună seara la toată lumea, la tot narodul. Dacă sărim, se cade la veci în podul. Dacă mă faci prost, e cu mai murdări glodul. Șocat când i-ai văzut în tri, hai înghit din odul. Vreau să văd o mână sus cu
când stai la gare, rima mea.
Catalin, thank you. But no longer playing this game. Actually, like speaking about copyrighted music, yesterday I was like super careful with that, and I was like listening to some the stream beats, I think, which should be copyright free, and I received like 17 copyright strikes, so I said like fuck it. Narodu vre, dar noi nu stăm. Azi vin de seară, dar noi nu stăm.
Mi-am promis că fac muzoane chiar de mor de foame. Fără milioane important curat în palme. Timpul e prea scump ca să-mi creez probleme, drame. Ioane, lumea de mult nu mai doarme. Dar lumea așteaptă rupere, cum aștept eu luptele. Muzica să-i bucure.
Let's have a look. What does this look like? And I need pictures as well. So let's go ahead, Alex Hormozy. Vre, da noi nu stăm. Narodu vre, da noi nu stăm. So first one is Hormozy, second one is Mel Robbins. Pentru tine.
Merge mașina ta sau totdeauna înainte? Ce e important pentru tine? Să ai grijă de biserică sau totuși de părinte? Ce e important pentru tine? Să ai un telefon mai bun sau numerele potrivite? Ce e important pentru tine? Să ai diploma pe raft sau poate cărțile citite? Decide singur, cu inima sau cu gândul. Ce spui când îți vine rândul? Ai fost cum ai vrut să fii sau cum a trebuit timpul? Nu ține cu nimeni valul. N-alegi pe cine.
I see that the pictures are different sizes, so I'm most probably going to
Toți s-a spus, ai jos, nu știi, nu-ți fă de râs. Nu joci cum știi, nu te văd pe aici. Ești prost, eu niciodată n-am plâns. N-am fost, nu știu, n-am auzit, n-am zis.
Okay, now I'm going to go to the storage, to avatars. Yeah, okay, I'm going to create a folder called coaches, and inside coaches, come on, I will drop some files. This one. Sau cuvântul. Gary, James, Tony. Now I'm gonna go to the database, and let me first double check something. In the mobile, here we have them. Noapte pe la 3, da. Let's go to the table, to the coaches. Let's find this one and say coaches/image, something like that. Let's have a look if it's going to load the image. What do I want to do? I want to display the image of the coach in their card from Supabase storage bucket avatars path is saved in database coach.avatar. The avatars, this one, the bucket is might be let's see. Hey, thank you, Catalin. Thank you very much for dropping by. How are your things going? Can you share your Notion template that you use now? Don't think I can share that because it's like crazy integrated with everything else that I'm doing. But I can see, maybe I can create something that I can share with you, like a Notion template to manage an app portfolio, like with tasks and apps and so on. Yeah, maybe I'm going to do something like that. Let's just allow edits. Okay, something is happening, but I don't see the image. If a coach has no avatar, it falls back for displaying very initial. This one doesn't look like it's working, but maybe why? I'll check the network. Where is the DevTools? I'm going to look here like what image is trying to load. For example, if I go here, this one, it's trying to load this one. Supabase storage, v1 object, public avatars, public avatars, coaches, image. It's trying to load this one, but maybe it's not public. Bucket not found. Avatars. Bucket not found. Yeah, most probably it's not policies. Bucket settings. Yeah, it's not public bucket. And I don't want to make it public because the bucket is not public. Oh, we have it. Now the coach card uses this one. Okay. And I'm going to do the same for the other avatars. In the coaches, for example, first one, Tony. Coaches / Tony dot coaches / melrobbins.web. Coaches James and here coaches Gary.png. Working my way to scale the load from 3M to 5M users and 3D printing afterwards and gathering info for AppJazz conference workshop. What do we include and what's on demand? Pretty much 3 in 1. Nice. What app are you working on? Okay, we have images for all of them. Perfect. What I'm going to do now is avatars. The avatars here, I actually meant AI, like for the agent itself, not like images. Create AI coaches profiles, image, prompt, and so on. I need to sync data about the coach with stream, because if now I will go ahead and say, hey, I want to talk with Tony, I'm going to start a conversation with Tony, but it's not going to have the image of Tony. Let's see if Claude will be able to do that. Where is Claude? Where is Claude? Oh, here. I want to sync the image of a coach from Supabase with the profile on Stream Chat. I do this sync inside the edge function. What's it called? Supabase functions on coach created. NGA, fuck NGA, let's go. Share this, let's go. Yes, I'm already actually have a ticket to Krakow from a couple of months. I'm going to travel to Norway, and after that I'm going to come straight to Krakow. But I didn't talk with Paulina and the guys from AppJazz yet. Okay, image avatar URL get signed. Will it work? No, signed URLs is for if you need longer, consider either making the backend public or setting up a proxy and folder. Will the stream chat take this information from and copy it? I hope so. For example, if I do this, no, it didn't work. Oh, I need to too much stuff. also handle the update case, not only insert. For example, when I update the user in the coach in the database, I want to also call this synchronization with Stream Chat. And then I'm going to deploy the function. Yeah, I think that should be good. Let's go ahead and do npx supabase functions deploy. Oh, and it's not when we do this, it's when I update them. Okay. Could be stream cache issue. Can we uninstall and install app again? I don't think, like when I'm thinking right now, wait a second. I didn't even trigger this Lambda function because the Lambda function is called when on insert. Now I did it on update as well. I'm going to deploy it. Then I'm going to trigger like this change, and then I will check. For example, now I deployed it. Now I can go here and say mel1. Now if I reload, the name and the avatar should have been changed. And if not, it might be a problem with cache. But let's see. Uncaught. Call to token provider failed. Edge function returned. Why did the edge function do that? Stream token provider invocation 401. Should I verify this one as disabling it? I'll have to disable it manually every time I deploy it. I don't know. Here we go. Here we have avatar. For some reason I was expecting even the name to be updated, but it doesn't. And that's a bit... Oh, because it's the name is taken from... I don't think it really matters, to be honest, because the avatar is there. But anyway, why it's not updated? I'll figure it out like later. Jame clear 1, save changes, and again save changes. I have to trigger these updates, so that's what I'm doing right now to synchronize with Stream on the backend. And now if I reload, okay, most of them have avatars. Yeah, perfect. And these are all profiles. Hey, Tony. And when he answers, if he answers, will he answer? Come on, Tony. Tony doesn't answer. We will figure it out. But the good thing is we have avatars, right? Perfect. Let me go ahead and do git add, git commit, sync avatars with stream. Perfect. Git push origin main. Sync data about coach with stream. Done. When I click on one of his profiles, I want to be redirected right away. Claude, help me. Where is Claude? When I click on a coach profile card, I want to be redirected to the chat. Okay, here we have it, perfect. And another thing is that I don't want to create new matches. For that reason, I should update a little bit this table. Where is my cursor? I need to update this table, and it's not gonna be like I can do it from the code, but it's better to do it like if I put this user ID and coach ID inside the primary key of this table. Should I do that? Should I do that? Should I do that? I'm thinking, is it really like the relationship between a user and a coach one-to-one? Or yeah, if later you would create like projects or something like that, and you would bring like different coaches in different projects, maybe. So is the relationship between the user ID and coach ID based on a project? How to think about this easier? I could simply check if there is already one, or I could put it in the primary key. But let's do the check first. Let's do the check. First, check if the user has a connection with the has a connection with the coach in the user coach table. If yes, then don't create a new one. Yeah, maybe I'll fix it later, but I don't want to overcomplicate this at this moment. What's going on here? We'll start conversation. Check if we already have a connection with this coach. Yeah, single. If exists, connection ID equal existing connection ID. And then I what? Simply, yeah, maybe. So that means that now if I'm gonna go here and do first of all, let's see who I don't have a connection with. For example, with James. I do James. Hey, James. Send. James is ghosting me. I'm gonna fix that as well. But if I go to the coaches and I click on James again, I come back to the same one. I don't create a new connection. I don't create a new channel. Perfect. Okie dokie. Let's do git add unique channels with a coach. In the coaches, should I have two tabs and have like my coaches and the library of all the coaches? Why just don't add coach ID inside profiles or user ID inside coaches? In that case, it's going to be one-to-one. In that case, like a profile will be able to work only with one coach, but I want a profile to be able to work with multiple coaches at the same time. So that's why you need a separate table for that. You know what I mean? Hey, let's figure out why it's not answering. Why it's not answering? Starting AI for this agent and nothing then happens. Are you here? James, please answer. It's not. I'm going to... Yeah, my stream deck is not properly working today, but I'm going to figure out something behind the scenes, behind the screen. API errors. This error originated either by phone with error string for field ID but got number. Got number? What number? What? So I get some errors in the get AI agent for agent controller. From get AI agent channel members, query members. And it says expected string for field ID but got number. Channel type, channel ID. Can it? Yeah, because this ID is a number. Oh boy, I'll have to probably remove all of them. I'll have to add a table, add rename this to underscore ID, add a table again, do ID of type UUID, make it primary, save, and add it again to delete the integer one. So now I'm left with a string primary key. Save. Come on. Oh, it says it's not there. Okay. Edit. Why no primary key? What happened? I don't know. New ID. UUID. Primary key. Save. And I'll remove the old ID. And then I will rename this one to ID. It's a bit lost with what I'm doing here. Edit table. ID. Save. Yeah, all good. Now let's go ahead and try again. If I reload, go to coaches, say, hey, Tony. Hey, Tony. Yes, hey there, I'm your coach, and I'm here to help you with the questions. Perfect. Lovely. So the problem was with that. Okie dokie. Drum and bass, nice for music, nice for coding. Yes, love it. But when you make a test flight build, is it possible to share it via link so that anybody can download it similar to Real Store and not that you must add everyone emails? In that case, you have to do like a public test flight, and your app will also be reviewed by the Apple team. It's possible, yeah, it's possible, but it should be external testing. Maybe I can show you what I mean. For example, for an app, in test flight, you have internal testing and you have external testing. So you want to make it for external testings. I think in that case you're gonna get a URL. I just didn't do it but for external testing, you need a preview. I mean, I think you're still going to have to add the emails here, but they shouldn't be like the inside your team. That's what I was trying to say. What's up here with our apps? Okie dokie. What I want to do now, I think it's going to be to improve a little bit the system prompt for the coaches, because right now it doesn't even know like his name and what he's doing. Help me plan designing the system so that these AI avatars of public figures represent as best as possible that person. They should talk like the person, should have the same expertise. I am looking for a relatively simple approach. First, for the V1. Let's see what it's doing here. So we need some identity layer, who they are, background and so on, knowledge layer and voice layer. For V1, the simplest approach is a structured system prompt per coach that captures 3 layers. Knowledge layer and voice layer. System prompt template. UR name, one-liner description. Mission. Should I just save in the database like his prompt, like the system, the coach prompt, and then use it? I think that's the simplest way, because it will allow me to just go ahead and edit things in the prompt. I don't think I will go with this approach. Yeah, like a rag with books and transcripts would be nice. Voice cloning, nice. Let's actually add these ideas to my V. I don't even think it's V2, maybe V3. That's a good start. I think the easiest way is to store the coach prompt in the database, and in the agent combine the coach prompt with some additional prompting details for general things. For a shipyard, must it be in beta testing or can it be in production? It should not be in production for shipyard. That's like maybe specified, but it cannot be public. Okay, exactly. Clean separation of final system prompts, base prompt, coach prompt from DB. Name, expertise, bio, prompt, yeah. Okie dokie. Perfect. Now you will help me research each of my AI avatars and build the coach prompt as best as you can. Start with coaches, Tony Robbins. So in the database, we are going to edit the table and we're going to say, hey, there is going to be also system prompt or just prompt. Prompt is going to be a text. Perfect. Save. Okay. While this one is thinking, I'm gonna go here. I will go to my Claude. Where is Claude running? I don't know. Is it running in the mobile? No, it's in the whole project. Okay, let's do back Claude. Let's improve the coach system prompt in the backend. Inside, I will lead it. Like I know it will find, but I'll say go to source, agents, LangGraph, prompt. Inside the prompt, prompt.ts, LangGraph. Use that data from use dynamic data about the coach, such as name, bio, expertise, prompt. These are fields available on the coach table. Also add additional context to the prompt to make as general instructions for all AI for all coaches. Let's see. Love your streams. Thank you very much. Is Supabase the best solution for SaaS, or would it be better to use a database like PostgreSQL or MongoDB? Supabase is using PostgreSQL. That's one thing. And is it best? Who cares? It's good. It's easy. It's scalable. I like it. But stop chasing like the best solutions. Just start building and launching, guys. Like there is no time to overthink in 2026. Like it's time to ship. Okie dokie. Build coach identity. Let's do yes allow. So what is doing? You are an AI coach. About you. You are an expertise of area. Okay. You are coaching user name. Perfect. General instructions. Communicate, be supportive, encouraging, professional, listen, provide actionable advice. Focus on their user goals and clarify objectives. Reasonable, keep responsive, focus on relevant to use example knowledges. Stay within your areas of expertise. Perfect. Get agentic prompt. It's going to be coach identity, user context. Build user context. Where is it coming from? You are coaching username. Okay. I will add more like goals and so on. So it's going to be even better. I don't know where to put these ideas of improvements. Maybe in view one. Let's see. Improvements. Ask about the user's details, goal, and so on. It will help the coach AI give better advice. Okay dokie, where are we? Tools. You have access to the tools that can help you access the user properly. I don't know where the tools are, but okay. Okay, that sounds good. What I'm going to do is run my backend locally. I will go ahead and say cd agent. I want to say npm run dev. It's going to run this one, and I will replace this one in my mobile application so it connects to the local instance of my agent. Does it make sense? Okay. So if I press here, it will say hello. Okay. But it doesn't have a system prompt yet. But let's see, because it should already improve a little bit, like not by a lot, but at least it should work. Yeah. Hello, welcome. I'm Tony Robbins. At least it knows his name already, not AI coach. I'm here to elevate your goals and transform your life. So let me ask you, what brings you here today? What's perfect? Now we need to improve every single coach based on descriptions. For example, this is Tony Robbins. Tony. Coach. I'll just need this one. Example user have been trying. Okay, let me ask him. So I'm gonna go into this one and I'm going to say, hey, prompt is this one. You are Tony Robbins, the world's first life and business coach. You grew up, okay. Mission to help discover people. Okay, expertise and frameworks. Save. And now look here. If I will go ahead again here, Tony, how can you help me? How can you help me? It should take information from his system prompt. Perfect. Enjoying Coach AI. This is coming from the template, by the way. So Great question. My core areas of expertise: peak performance, live transformation, goal setting. Here, I ask how we work together. I ask powerful questions. I provide the bottom line. Maybe I need to improve to be like shorter and to the point, but that's already amazing. So the next step I will do is just do the same for Mel Robbins. Oh, I just realized we have the same family name. Are they married or something? Are we husband and wife? Oh, they're not related. Okay. Apparently, like, if your second name is Robbins, like, you should be a coach. Okay. I have been following you for a very long time and I'm developing my first application. Let's bring it here. I believe it has a lot of great potential, but it's more difficult to finish than start an application in my experience. Yeah, I know. But take an iterative approach. You don't have to finish everything. Just finish like a version that is good enough. That means that you have to be very careful at what you're going to include there. Cut down on all the features that is not the core principle of the application. That's one of the biggest problems that founders have when joining the incubator, is they want to do too much. So what I'm teaching them is just like, hey, let's focus on the main thing and do that really good, and then you can add all the nice perks later. So yeah, cut down on the features, and that's gonna make it more manageable. Do you use calls to Supabase from backend and frontend, or already migrated everything to backend and use this chain frontend backend Supabase? No. I use frontend to Supabase. Yeah. My backend is just an agent that is listening to everything that is happening behind the scenes. Like, my backend is just the agent. I work in frontend and I have a friend that development backend with Java. Oh, nowadays just pick up a vibe coding tool and just do it yourself. Like, you don't have to be a pro, like you're going to figure out. What did we implement so far? Well, a lot. Actually, the whole core idea of our application is ready. We have coaches. Now we're improving like their prompts. The response is dumping chat. Make it streaming response. I could do that, but I'm not gonna do that because I want this to feel like chatting experience, not like an AI experience. Like actually chatting with Tony Robbins. And when you chat with Tony Robbins, you don't receive streaming responses. I did work for an enterprise that has 1,500 active users. They sell the application for 1 million of Brazilians money. That's nice. That's cool. Could you explain how everything works then? Because I think we missed something behind the scenes. Interesting. How it works. Let's do it. If I would have access to something, I'll be able to show you easier. 1 second, let's try it again. Oh, I think I will be able to show you something cool. Do you want to be amazed? Let me explain you how the system works. And I'm gonna do that just to show off like the cool system that I have, and I hope it's going to work. So what do we have? I'm going to be here, and we're going to do this. So we have the mobile application, right? So somewhere here we have a mobile application. That doesn't look like a phone, but I'm drawing very badly. But look how cool this one looks. So a mobile application here. Then we have Supabase. Super. We have what? We have somewhere here Stream Chat. And then we have Node.js backend. Node.js backend. And this is for our agent. Now the mobile application is managing the authentication for Supabase. Off. It's querying the give me coaches DB. So it's getting all the coaches. Then when we press on one of the coach, what it's doing is it's creating, when we click on a coach, it's creating a channel with Stream Chat. Create channel. So when we press on one of the coaches, we create a channel in Stream Chat. And all the messages, everything else is happening here, like channels, messages, and so on. Everything about the chat is in Stream Chat. So how is our Node.js working? When I open a channel in the mobile application, like when I go here and I open a channel, I'm calling, like this is the first, I'm calling my API backend and saying, hey, start the agent. My backend, I don't know why I did that. My backend, in this case, is creating a connection, socket connection with Stream Chat, and it's listening to new messages in that channel. Start the agent, and it's going to give like a channel ID. Channel ID. So it's listening to messages from Stream Chat. Whenever a new message comes through Stream Chat, it's going to call an LLM. In my case, that's Anthropic. It's going to generate the answer. It's going to get back the message, and it's going to send it as a message here, back to Stream Chat. And that's it. And this message is going to appear from Stream Chat, is going to be streamed all the way back here. But this part is like not managed by me. This part is automatically managed by Stream Chat. They are watching like all of the messages. So this is like the Node.js agent that I deployed behind the scenes this is something that I've built for the AI girlfriend application because it's basically working the same as I was saying yesterday. And that's what it's doing. Does it make sense? Look how beautiful. Okay, I hope that makes sense. And if you are interested in this system, how to do it yourself, specifically with Stream Chat, go ahead on Stream Chat AI agent. How to create an AI assistant. This is the post and the source code that I based my system on, but I made a lot of changes. There is like a easier thing, like the customer application calls our backend, say start the agent, the backend creates a connection with Stream Chat to the channel and is talking with an LLM like Anthropic or something like that, and then sending back like messages directly to Stream. And because our customer application is watching these messages, they will receive it. How did you do that note with no background on screen? That's my secret. I'm not gonna expose my secrets, guys. These live streams where you build these projects are pure gold, brother. I love it. I also saw your live stream where you build the e-commerce application backend with TypeScript, Postgres, and Node. Perfect. Thank you very much for this message. In fact, like what you saw previously, that was meant to be as a tutorial. This is more me documenting my journey, so they are a little bit different. Great explanation and the way you showed it. Probably I still have some questions, but I learned it by myself. Thank you so much. Yeah, as I said, this system, very good documentation here in the Get stream. And most probably also showed it on YouTube, parts of it, because I built this AI girlfriend live. So if you go to the live, scroll down for a couple of years, because it was 1 year ago in December. Here, this one. Check one of these 5 videos. I don't remember which one, but one of them has the backend. Maybe this one. This is the backend. I don't know. You're going to check and see. Let me check what's up with my prompts. I have what? Mel Robbins is still what's going on here? Is this still loading? Come on. Hello? Retry. Let's retry. Are you eating the keyboard on that thumbnails? I might be. I was on a diet maybe. That's my secret, yes. I'm gonna take a short break to refill the water and I'm gonna come back.
Remember the first time that I felt
Hello. CO2 checkup. That's not too good. So this is a reminder for everyone watching. Open your windows because you're probably drowning in CO2. Okay, let's see. Okay, here is the Mel Robbins prompt. This is the prompt. Let's go ahead, open up this one. Go to the prompt and add it. Perfect. No, next one, James Clear. Do it for James. Output just the prompt MD. Why are you using vibe coding? Why not? 2026 out there. Let's go ahead and sit down. What do you say? It's been 1.5 hours. We still have work to do. Okay. Okay, while this is happening, we need to figure out the next thing that we're gonna do. I want to keep the messages a little bit shorter and maybe even like split it in multiple messages because the backend system can do that. So add in the system prompt some instructions to keep messages a bit shorter if they short if it can. I mean, if the coach is explaining something and has to go in depth, the messages can be longer. But for most of the messages, it would be better to keep them short as possible. I want to have an experience like you are actually chatting with that person. For the same reason, add in the instructions that the agent can split the messages into multiple parts by calling the send message tool multiple times. Do this naturally, as a human would do. Let's see. Keep messages short and conversational by default, write like you're texting a friend. Concise, natural, human. Most messages should be 1-3 sentences. Get to the point quickly. Only write longer messages when you're explaining something complex that generally requires depth. Split longer responses, okay, into multiple messages by calling the same message multiple times. This creates a natural chat flow. For example, instead for one long, send a quick thought, then follow up with another message, just like a real conversation. But walls of text. If you catch yourself writing more than 4 or 5 lines, break it up. Let's test it out now. Hey. Doesn't want to answer at all. Hey, Tony. Why? Yo, Tony. It's not answering for some reason. ¿Por qué? Crafting an answer? Yes. Are you looking to work on something specific or just want to explore what's possible? I want to build the best AI coaching app. Help me. Okay. Maybe it came too fast, but it's good. And would you look at that? Like what? 5 minutes with an open window, and we are at 675. That's already better. So now you can close your window. Okay. I think for so far, like, I'm good. Okay, we're going to continue crafting the prompts for all agents. And maybe slowly start getting this application on test flight. My idea is always to kind of close the loops. Closing a loop means making something workable, making something that works, and then I can go back and improve on the same loop and do it again and again and again. Now I have something that is working. Yes, it's not perfect, I agree, but it's working. So to close the loop, to close the next loop, I just have to maybe finish the onboarding part and then get it on test flight. But before that, like, we still have to do like icons and so on. So maybe we're gonna manage that today. I think we can, because as I said, I don't want to spend too much time on this application. I need to be very careful with where I put my time. I have a challenge going of reaching 10k, and this application is just going to sit there for the hackathon for 1 month. I need something better. I need to go back, fix some bugs, or build some new features for the apps that I already have, build new apps in the portfolio and so on. So that's the idea. Where is it? Come on, it's taking a long time here. Okay. Here is James Clear document. I think it's this one. Let's go ahead, open it up. Save. Oh, next one is Hormozy. Do the same for Hormozy. So when it comes to the tasks, image prompts, context, yeah, kind of good here for a bit. Let's move it. Improve the system prompt of the AI for coaches. I did that. Improve a coaches gallery, like that's not a priority. Typing indicator, not a priority. Push notification, not a priority. Improve off. Actually, that probably I should do it. Onboarding. Let's go ahead and start generating the logo. I don't know, I have a feeling that I want to generate the logo. What would the logo be? What would the logo be? I need a coach here. Later one, like I'll have create groups of coaches. Any ideas for the logo guy? What should we do there? Let's save all the changes, commit them with Git. And do the same for the mobile. Hello, it's hard to jump the Google billing for mom subscription. What do you mean? Something like a compass? No, let's give it a try. I'm going to use Snap AI. Shout out to Beto for building this tool, and I will use something like this for I'd go with some kind of glass-like styles. To pay the 50% for a subscription, I prefer to use Stripe. Yeah, but you cannot use Stripe when building mobile applications, so you have to follow the rules. Like, everyone prefers not to pay taxes, but if you don't pay taxes, like, you might go to jail. So that's why people pay taxes. That's why you have to pay the Google bill. They provide you with a platform. You want to launch on their platform, have to pay. It's quite simple. Maybe some kind of these bubbles. Should I try? Let's see. CD mobile. Snap AI icon prompt. I think I can also do style. style. Glassy. And something like transparent background. Should I do it? Background. Let's just see what's gonna generate. What name of the app are you using to handle tasks? This task I'm using Notion for that. There are some tricks not to pay taxes. I mean, there are tricks, but might go to jail. Straight to jail. What I was trying to do, I was looking if there is a prompt ready. Yeah, I think the Alex Hormuzzi prompt is ready. I will copy. Let's go to his profile here. Save. And let's do the same for Gary. Now. Okay, let's see the icon generated. Assets, icon. To be honest, not too bad. Should I try again? Maybe without transparent background, because it actually gives this background transparent. Maybe some colors. What colors are we going with? Let's try it just again and see if we have anything else. But I kind of like this connection, like an I will open Icon Composer to build new types of icons, like for iOS 26. And no, that's no. Maybe I will try like without. Two overlapping, semi-transparent, semi-transparent rounded rectangle with soft gradient, soft background gradients. Let me check how the first one will look like. If I would put it here. And if I would say that I know the background is system light, system dark. No, it's not enough. No. With transparent background it also works, but not each time. I remember created 20 icons before I got one I like. Yeah, like it takes some iterations. I actually like this idea a lot. Can I do anything about it? I don't think so. Feel solid. Oh, feel. But it's too thin, I think. What color should I go with? Glovo? Nope. Let's try maybe some other styles. I think I want to try two concepts. One, something with chat, and another with minimalist compass. Read the docs of Snap AI and give me the Snap AI commands to run. What's going on there with the prompt? It's still thinking. Yeah. Light bulb. Let's see. Let's try.
How you doing? How you been? Life got heavy, didn't it? Don't be shy. Speak your mind. I'm not perfect, nor are you. But we both got things we've been through. So I'll do all I can. I'll try to understand. Cause I wanna love strangers like neighbors. I wanna be unafraid. So when the tears
And what else it recommended?
call my name, and when the weight of the world
The compass.
shoulders, I will hold you. I will hold you. And when the nights only seem to get colder, I will hold you.
And let's try the same. this one. This is too minimalistic. No, I don't like it. These are too simple. I'm always saying like don't overthink this kind of stuff, but quite happy with some of icons that I generated like on for my apps. Sometimes it's just pure luck. Which one you like the most? Like this one, focus timer. So good. The AI music song generator. Look at this icon. Yeah, and these are the only two that I really like. This one as well, actually. It looks very premium. Oh, and a couple questions. This one is lovely. How do we achieve the same? Don't like it. The results are too basic and old school. Let's maybe try compass in glass style. Hello, Siddhar. Premium glass morphism for. Let's try this one. I'm also trying to build an AI SaaS. How do you manage to get amazing designs for your applications? How do I manage to do that? Some application that I've done, I used an AI designing tool. How is it called? UX Pilot. And this UX Pilot helped me design some apps based on some prompts. For example, I also have it on YouTube. If you go to this one, you will see that I'm using here and the UX Pilot, and based on that, this is the app that I've got in the end. It's quite cool, I think.
Just be changing this index.
Look.
Finish workout.
save workout. And now in the history. So that would be one way. Like one easy way, because it would be better like AI. I don't like the AI, but everything else kinda looks okay. Oh, again, I don't like AI. Oh, something good. Let me try something. Which one works better? Effects, effects, effects. This one. I'll remove AI, I think. And I can try with Gemini to remove it. This one. No, maybe this one, no. No, this one, no good, no good. And I think it's with this one. Let's also try this, the second one. Dome 2024 app design trends. I like it. Let's try again. I'm quite okay with this one that we generated now. If I remove AI, and I might be able to do that with Gemini. What's up here with, I think I need to retry it because it kind of blocked. Oh, actually this one's a new app. I forgot to check the data. Oh, okay. Oh no, there's 10 downloads. I thought it's 100 downloads. Okay, nothing huge. What do we have? No. No. Not happy, not happy. Let me try. Try this one. Remove the word AI from this icon. Will it be able? Okay. Kind of too minimalistic. And is it like PNG or not? No, it's actually not PNG. I don't think it's going. Nah. I hate it. Shall I try again? Bit better. I'm not sure if this is it a fake PNG? Don't tell me that Gemini did that to me. No, I can't believe it. I think it's a fake PNG. Yes, it's a fake PNG. No. No, 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 no. That's the struggle. Gemini not so smart in images. Nano Banana should be good, but I don't know like why I'm not. I need to probably specify colors. Okay, the gradient blue. Okay, can we work with something like this? I need to remove somehow the background. So hard. Maybe it's not super clean. It's definitely not super clean, but I'll just go with this. Maybe for now. Let's see, let's put it in Icon Composer. It's too big. I'll say 60%, 0, 0, 50%. Again, not super happy, but let's roll with this. Is the effects improving it or? Let's roll with this. I'm going to save it into the assets as icon.icon. And I'm going to update it in the app config for iOS. I'll say icon. Icon.icon. Let's do npx expo pre-build clean. Remove a compass from the background from the compass. Which one? Which one do you think was better? Or I mean, from this. I don't know, I could try, but you know what else I could try? Maybe it will be a bit better. Canva. One 121.18. What? Give me just 1 sec. I need to figure out the size of an icon. 124 over 124. 124. 124. I will bring in here this one. I'll say BG remove. And this background would be black. Yeah, kind of good. Kind of misses something, right? But okay, let's try. Transparent background. Think this one is better. Let's go. Now I need to check effects. Yeah, I think effects are working. Yeah, let's try it this way. Impex export pre-built clean. Come on. What's up with okay, Gary V prompt here. Copy. I think it has things that I don't need. Okay, now all our agents, they have a prompt. Perfect. Now let's do npm run iOS. And we're gonna see the icon soon on the home screen. Give me 1 second. Is it better to use Swift or React for iOS coding with cursor? I didn't try Swift, to be honest. but I have a feeling that React Native should be better because there is just so much more information out there when it comes to React and React Native, so it's better at writing this kind of code. I'm gonna be back in a second, guys. I need a coffee, like I'm already getting a bit sleepy.
Sweet poison numbing my brain. Walls breathing, whispering. Fixated, changing my ways. It's getting too much. I need a break. My thoughts are deceiving.
Okay, this one is building. I think before publishing. We need a better onboarding. Come on. Thoughts on anti-gravity IDE? I haven't tried it. Did you try it? And for the onboarding, I will have a look at this my previous app, like the girlfriend, because I have some nice components there, specifically for the what? For the reception, let's put it that way. Has this profile avatar grid. I was watching pencil.dev. A Cloud Figma is new. What? How do you connect your Cloud subscription in Cursor? Do you use API like paper tokens, or is there any way to connect your subscription in Cursor rather than per token? I'm using Cloud from the terminal. I'm not using like from the IDE. Maybe you can. I think you should be able to use it as an IDE as well. Like, but I got used to just writing Cloud in a terminal, so it really doesn't matter. Like that's how I'm using it. Come on, logo, new logo. Anyone? New logo? Yep, we have a new logo. Yeah, I'm not very happy with that. But it is what it is. And what's up with this splash icon? I just need to say in app config that the splash screen will use icon, and I can remove the splash icon altogether. But that's gonna be during the next build. I will do npm run toolkit. I want to restart the onboarding. It didn't want, I think, because I changed the package name, so it should be not start but coach AI. Let's do it again. Yeah, now it should work. It's gonna open the toolkit from where I can simply go into onboarding and say restart onboarding. Okay, and here I will start moving some of my previous code. Let's go to onboarding. Go to app. Restart onboarding. Come on. I don't need to go to the toolkit. So in the application index, this is the home screen. But when I use Claude in the terminal, are you paying for it? How does it work? Because I'm coding an app, but I'm running out of chat, so I don't know if I need to get a plan or something. Yeah, I'm paying. I'm on a Claude Max version, and I'm paying around $100 a month. I'm looking for new opportunities as senior full stack dev with 5 years of experience working with product-based startups mainly. I don't have any opportunities, but if anyone has any, reach out to Satish. What is Toolkit for? This is my internal things for managing stuff like onboarding and so on. This is coming from my boilerplate code. So you see, now I need to actually go to the toolkit page, to go here to onboarding and say, hey, reset it. And from some reason, it doesn't keep it reset. Onboarding complete false. Yeah, so that means that I should just do this. Yeah, and now it will help me work with this screen. Okay. So as I was saying, I will start moving around some components. It's going to be boring for you a bit, but I'm going to show you in a second what do I mean by that. I'll move this profile avatars grid, or no, actually no. I'm talking about index. I'm talking about welcome. Where is welcome? Oh, here, welcome. Index. Talking about this marquee component. Yeah, I think this component. So let's go to components. There's a folder welcome or onboarding. I will add this one. I think it's quite general, so I don't have to change much. Yep. And this one inside the index instead of this one, I think. View, maybe, yeah. Now I need this width, which I can get with const. Data, welcome profiles. I don't need to shuffle them actually. I'll just do profiles or coaches. And here I will define some coaches with ID 1, name Gary Vaynerchuk. I don't know if I wrote it correctly. I can look into the database. And this profile card Okie dokie. Dimensions, use. Where is it coming from? No. I need it from React Native. Use window dimensions. So let's reload. Cannot read map of find. Yeah, I think it's coming from these messages. An error has occurred. Okay, we have something there. Now we need some images. So in the assets, images, I will add new folder, coaches. I don't want to load them from the network. I will actually deliver, like, for the onboarding things, the images right away, in order for them to be available right away. I'd have to probably require image require and I have to do the same for the others. This one is images. Oh, come on. Images. James. Tony. Then I'll do one more for Mel Robbins .webp. Okay, in the profile card, I don't think I need this bottom part. And this is going to be full height. Yep. Perfect. And you can also do that. Nice. How do you find this one? How did you find the learning curve of React? I've been using React for a very long time. So maybe in the beginning it was slower, but like, I don't know, 7 or 10 years ago, there was not so much pressure on doing it fast. So I took my time, like it was a long process. What's the premise of the application? This is like an AI coach application that will allow you to be coached by AI avatars made from public figures. For example, being mentored by Tony Robbins. I'm vibe coding a B2B marketplace to 10k MRR as well. Day 4 and many services complete. Google Cloud Platform, go next, just tag. Perfect. What's going to be the marketplace about? Marketplaces are hell tough to grow, to be honest. Like, what made you decide to go into that part? And you know what I'm going to do? I have a nice idea. In the index, there is this on index changed. The active index that's the good part of having like lots of application, because you can really coach. You can just take what works in other places and I think, where is the safe area view? I had this cool effect where I put the image as a background, coach ID, coach image, then some animation. Okay, you see there is a background there, and it changes with who the person is there. And if I add a blur view on top of everything else, like, it's going to have a very nice effect. You see? Maybe it should actually be 100. Okay. And this text then is going to have to be white and 400 or 300 with boilerplate. Oh, no. This should be 300. And why do we have this padding bottom? I don't know. Using Claude, let me actually do git add, git commit -m. welcome screen. Let's improve the index screen. I want and specifically the copy. I'm thinking about something like get by X, where X is going to be the name of the active coach in the list, and some subtitle. I need to probably work with Claude. Give me the copy of the home screen of this app. Should be short, catchy, and explain the concept of the app. Not explain, but yeah. What do we talk about here, guys? For me, React was hella confusing to 10 years ago, but Next.js abstracts a lot for the React stuff for you. Higher order components, yeah. Native is another beast entirely, lots of gotchas. You are not used in a browser environment. I only have one iOS app on the store as a test project. Yeah, there is a lot of gotchas on native as well, definitely. On white background, it was much better. Cannabis. We own a farm and dispensary. Marketplace are hard, but we have 7 years in the industry and lots of contacts requesting it from our state. Okay, that's interesting. Nice niche. A marketplace. Is it legal to buy cannabis online, or we're not talking about like actually buying cannabis? Your dream coach in your pocket. Why habits? Let's maybe split up the get coached by and the name in 2 separate rows. You said on light mode was better. I can do light where I can just delete it all together, like this background, this image. And just to be fully white. Not bad, actually. Not bad. It's either dark or... What do you think, guys? Do you think dark is better? But in general, get coached by. Maybe I will do it even larger, 5XL, 6XL. In here, this is too dark. Should I go just? Yeah, 300 is okay. Is centered better? Another thing that I'm thinking about, maybe a little bit increasing the profile card sizes. Where do I have that profile card? Marque. Item width maybe 65, maybe 75. What if it's gonna be 95? It's gonna be no. But it was 65, 75. What's the height like? Oh, the height is determined by what? Oh, width and height is yeah, this is native wind. Okay. So home screen, I'm happy with. Git add welcome screen. Maybe I'll work on the images. So allow the task, optimize images on the welcome screen. Any feedback, guys? Yeah, now I would need to work a bit on the onboarding part. On everything you know about the project, generate a docs folder with 2 files, project overview, or with 1 file for now. Project overview. Explain what the project is about, who is it for, target audience, what problems it solves. If you are not sure, you can ask me questions. So I have a feeling that I don't have like a real easy to use like prompt, but I can use for other tasks. Like now I wanted to generate copy for the welcome screen, but I need to copy paste like what this project is. How did you create the welcome screen? Now I copied it from my previous project. In the previous project, I copied it from a tutorial that I've done on YouTube, and the tutorial that I've done on YouTube, this idea is from the Apple event something. So let me show you how everything like connected together. Done a live stream with let's think where, like it was, Apple invites. What's up, Node.js developer? And here I implemented this feature that is inspired from Apple invites. And because I liked it so much, I just copy pasted it in other projects that I was building. And that's what I'm doing right now as well. So if you want to learn how to build it, you can go and find this tutorial. That's like me. Who is the primary target audience? Self-improvement seekers. Let's do this. Career focus and everyone wanting guidance. No, yeah. Self-improvement seeking entrepreneur founders. Yeah. Next. What's the main value proposition? Why would someone use this? Persona-based coaching. Chat with AI version of specific coaches, mentors. Specialized expertise. Coaches train on specific domains. Is this a free application, subscription, or one-time purchase? It's going to be freemium. Is this project will be available on GitHub? Nope. This is not like educational project. This is a project that is going to be part of my portfolio, and I will launch it, so I cannot share it with you. Project overview in the docs. Where is it? Docs, project overview. Coach AI is a mobile app that gives users access to powerful coaches instead of generic chat. Users can have personal collaborator personas. Which AI coach maintains their unique voice. Top coaches charges $1,000. Books solution. Coaches that bridge risk gap. Business model freemium. Tech stack. I don't really need that. But that's good. So I'm gonna copy this one now, and I'm gonna go into Claude, and I'm going to start a new conversation. I'm going to say, hey, I am building Coach AI. I will paste it. Details below. Help me design a world-class onboarding experience. Act as a professional UX designer, copywriter, and mobile specific project, mobile specific knowledge. I don't know. Okay, let's see if it can help me. Where is it? Okay, here it should be. Onboarding should be accomplished. Don't think above all. Get users talking to a coach within 60 seconds. For a coaching app, the aha moment is feeling understood and getting valuable advice. The framework. Value, identify, personalize, experience, retain them. Most apps front-end load permissions and account creations. We flip delivery value first. Screen by screen flow. The hook. Your personal board of advisors. Like, this is really good. That's an interesting approach to onboarding. Maybe I can vibe code it. Let me copy the whole thing. Let me create a new file here, onboarding MD. I'll put it here. And I will start it. I'll start vibe coding it. Coach AI mobile. Now I can finally get into the vibe coding, because so far, like, you saw me copy pasting stuff, writing things manually, just because I knew that I'm reusing a lot of things that I had before, and I don't want to recreate it in a different way. I wanted to create it in the same way, in order for me to be able to easily fix stuff. But now that this onboarding is something new, I'm happily going to vibe code it. So let me make sure, yes, everything is good here. These docs, actually, I'm going to put it in the mobile application folder. Move. So yeah, I'm gonna go into the terminal. I'm going to go into the mobile itself, and I'm going to say Claude. Yes. Let's build the onboarding experience based on the onboarding docs onboarding plan. We can take it step by step, so I can review and give you directions if needed. Plan mode. Let's see the plan first. Let me, while this is doing that, I'm going to record this screen. I want to share this screen on Twitter, but I'm going to record it like in a square format. So I'm going to do screenshot. Okie dokie.
Well, I'm feeling like I'm falling into you. Because just this one time you're making me unwind and see the truth. I never really wanted this, I gave you my excuse. You're taking the control, I'm watching it unfold, but I'm feeling good. I got love from your eyes. Even though we know it's the worst thing that we could do. We've been lost for a while.
Actually, it looks lovely. Okay, come on, 44k tokens, nice. Excellent news from the planning agent. Let me read a few critical files to verify the implementation. Updated plan. Wrote 123 lines to I don't know where, but okay. I've directed the implementation plan. I have one question about the coach selection screen before we proceed. How should the coach selection screen be laid out? 2-column grid, show more coaches at once, or horizontal carousel, swipe for the coaches like current welcome screen, more immersive but slower selection. Feature grid, one large featured coach at the top, small grid below. 2 columns. Let's go with 2 columns grid. Would you like to proceed? So is this the plan? Files to create. Next flow overview. Reads and onboarding to get users talking to a coach within hook screen. Coach selection. Chat with a first message. Current stat welcome screen already has markers over 5 coaches. Once our conversation service creates a user coach. Stream chat. Integrate anonymous office already working. User need to sign up first. Next flow index hook. Your personal board. Get started. Select coach. Who do you want to in your corner? Coach sends first message. Selected coach. I don't know, it's a lot, and I'll just accept it. Oh, what did I do? I don't know what did I do, but what do we do while waiting for Claude to build.
Cause we had no need to fight, we are missing. Now there's echoes left behind, dancing to the same old song. I just wanna dance again, I just wanna dance again. We used to be here all night long, we danced together. Now I'm left here on my own.
What do you do, guys, when you wait for Claude to write code? I was away for some time. What is going on? I built the welcome screen and now I'm trying to vibe code the onboarding experience. So let's see what's going to happen next. How do you like the onboarding screen? Is anyone playing chess, by the way? Maybe we should play chess while waiting. It's still the old one. Ten minutes. Okay. Yeah, so what I'm doing now is trying to do the onboarding. Let's what? See? Restart onboarding. It goes to the toolkit. Let me try to npx to go to the home screen. Why does it come here? Toolkit, let's go back to the toolkit. Onboarding, restart onboarding. Okay, and now I want this part to always be. Why did it change the welcome screen at revert the changes from the welcome screen in the index source up index. I like how it was. Okay. Good. Now get started. Pooh, animations. Okay. That's a bit crazy. Okay, let's take it step by step. Get started. This one. Let's focus on the... What's this screen? I would guess it's the select coach. Select coach screen. One title is behind the notch. Use safe area from safe area context. 2. The animations are too bouncy. Keep animations, but make them less bouncy. 3. I think there is too much info in the cards. Let's focus on what matters most. 4. The last card takes full width because there are odd or even odd number of coaches. Okay, that looks a bit better. Another thing I'm going to do, and I'm going to do it manually probably, in the application onboarding select coach, there is the safe area view, but I will do only top because on the bottom I want this to follow like this. Perfect. Who do you want in your corner? I don't like that, how it sounds. And is this coming from fetch coaches? Yeah, this is coming from the database. Okay. Question, should I... That's better, yeah. Now if I'm not sure if I should go with a dark theme because my app, like everything is white theme. The welcome screen is dark In that pink, like. Okay. What do we do? After the first redirect to the chat screen, there is no back button. I guess we have to first redirect home and then to the channel. I don't know. I see. When onboarding completes, we need to explicitly navigate to the channel in the main app. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna fix it, but let's see. Get started. Boom. Alex. Hello. Connecting to Alex. No. No, you know what you have to do? Onboarding chat. Did it what? Create a new chat here? What's happening here? Onboarding chat context? Oh, this is the onboarding. So I need what? 5 messages just with this coach. That's interesting. Hey, great to connect with you. What's on your mind right now? What are you working on or trying to figure out? Launching a mobile app. That's good because it focuses. Like, it's okay, you got this coach. You send a couple of messages. I kind of lost his connection. That's awesome. Mobile apps can create revenue drivers. Where do you already have users? Starting from scratch. And after that, don't really like the fact that I don't like the fact that we have to separate pages for the chat. I would prefer redirecting using the main chat channel screen without additional onboarding screen. Hello. How are you?
I bet your name's still on the locker from the first time that we met. Sometimes
I'll move a channel initialization on the select course screen, redirect.
I don't ever want us to forget how you used to sit me up in the middle of
I don't know what's gonna happen, but we're going to figure it out.
what if I told you every now and then I need you to hold me till it all makes sense. But sometimes I'm scared again.
Get started. Didn't really like that, but okay. Starting a conversation. The vibe coding part is not working here properly. Select coach. No, I don't want the connection and so on. Let's move the select coach part to up, and prevent initializing the chat client 2 times. That leads to issues. Okay, if I do get started, something happens, select the coach. Okay. Oh, it's still working. Too many loading screens. Starting conversation. Where are we? Yeah, and the select coach, I think here should go first to router dot replace to tabs slash home and here push so that I can go back there. Will it work? I don't know. Let's restart onboarding, get started. Monox Hormozy, starting conversation. Okay, here it is. And if I go back, I'm going to be on the home screen. Later on the home screen, maybe I'm going to add some tasks for like a proper onboarding, like yeah, I'm still not super happy. No. Onboarding. Restart onboarding. Because I still want to add some onboarding screens, like at least what's your goal, at least what's your name, and so on. Select coach. Yeah, the onboardings are not the easiest things to do. Get started. Where is that part? Yeah, anyway, I think I need a quick short break. Maybe I'm gonna go have a walk outside, think about this a bit more, so that I can implement a little bit better onboarding screens. This is quite important, like onboarding is very important and it will show the value of this application. So that's why I think it's going to be crucial to design it properly. Right now it's a bit buggy, I don't really like it. At the same time, I don't have like a clear vision of how it should look like. I want to ask some questions from the user to collect some data to provide better advice. At least like what's he working on, like what are the main challenges and so on. And with that, like the coach can give better advice. So I think that's going to be a crucial part of onboarding. So I'm going to stop here for today. I'm going to continue tomorrow live. So make sure to come back tomorrow as well. Thank you for following this journey. Today we actually managed to do a lot. We have the core of a V0 ready. Like we can browse coaches, we can talk with them, they answer, they have like a prompt, so they know like who they are, at least what's your name. They answer, hopefully. They even have like links, you see. And that's the cool part about it. That's like the working prototype. Now I need to finish the last couple of steps for the onboarding to make it better. Maybe add proper profile, like sign in with some providers like Google and Apple. and I have to get it on test flight as soon as possible and move to the next project. So yeah, this app, this prototype, or the V0, the V1 of this application is very close to being finished, and I have to move on because again, the challenge is to get to 10k MRR, and I'm currently at 242, and this number is not moving anywhere. So I need to get back at doing something about this. And to do something about this would be improving existing apps and launching new apps to the store. Because this one that I'm building, the Coach AI, I'm going to first submit it to the hackathon, and I'm going to be able to publish it publicly only like later in February. So that's 1 month from now. Which means that I need to be more efficient and start launching, start improving, start doing something. All right, guys. What about using their faces as marketing? Will that fly? Hopefully, I'm going to be able to leverage that, to use their popularity for marketing. We'll see how that will go. Carlos, how are you doing, Carlos? Long time no see. Why you were so silent? I didn't see you here. I know Carlos from Mosaic, of course. Carlos is a graduate and alumni of Not Just Incubator. We worked together for like more than 2 months, and he launched his own project as well. You can find it. You can see his demo if you watch the demo day video on our YouTube channel. So if you go to the demo day, you're going to see 7 founders that launched applications during the incubator. What about the rights on using their faces? I need to double check that, to be honest. I don't know. Might be challenging, might be not possible. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyway, thank you very much, guys, for joining. Make sure to follow me on X. I am publishing more updates there, and sign up for our newsletter. I'm sending there more behind the scenes, more data, more lessons, and so on. I'll see you tomorrow in another live stream.